So NutriChoice as a brand is about 6 years old now, and we had heritage products as we call them, which was the thinner root biscuit and the cracker, which we sell in largely in the east and not in the other parts of the country so much. And then we went on and launched something called the digestive biscuit, which is a high fiber product. One cookie or one biscuit gives you as much fiber as a roti. So that's what the first entry was. We then went on to create the 5-grain, which has the goodness of multi-grains and natural goodness in it. Then a year ago, exactly this time last year, we launched the NutriChoice Diabetic Friendly, which was meant for people who suffered from the condition of diabetes. And we gave you products which was a great snacking product for people with diabetes. And now in 2011, we have launched a healthy snack in 2 parts. It's the multigrain thins and the multigrain roasty. And what it does for people who want to stay healthy is give them a tasty, delightful yet healthy way of snacking, because it removes the bad as well as adds the good in the product. So NutriChoice has, I think, every 18 months launched one new entry or the other, which has been in the health space. And thankfully for us, or because of the work that we have done, we've been successful in every single one of them. The USP, as we think about for ourselves, is that it combines any NutriChoice product from Britannia, combines health, taste and convenience. So it's great on health, it's extremely delightful to eat, and it is very convenient because you can carry it in your pocket, you can eat it instead of your other biscuits that you were having or any other snacks that you were having. We are not asking people to create a new habit. So our USP is actually sitting in the center of health, taste and convenience. So that's what we sit at the center of. We don't think health is a nascent market. Health has definitely arrived in our country, and whether it comes to people today because they eat something cooked in a better oil, or they eat one roti less, as most homemakers tell us that I eat one roti less, or I force my husband to go for a walk, health is not nascent. Health is still not omnipresent, but it's still not nascent. So we don't see ourselves in the healthy snacking market, we see ourselves in the health market, and we want to create entries that will be delightful to people in the health market. So if I were to tell you that 10% of urban India suffers from diabetes. 10% of urban India suffers from diabetes. But the number is not only about people who are diabetic, but the number of people that you will see walking on Worli Seaface or a joggers park or whatever, those numbers are quite high. So health is not nascent. Healthy snacking may be nascent, but that doesn't worry us, because we want to play in the health space and we want to play it through a format which is a snack, and we are here in it for the long run. So we're not worried about how small it is today, because we know the market is going to be large over time to come. So one of the first things that works for us is definitely taste. So internally we say enjoyable food that's good for you. So our food has to clear the tongue before it is accepted by health or the heart or whichever other organ of the body. So it has to clear your tongue. So we pride ourselves on our ability to create tasty products. So that's the first thing that we do well. And the second thing that we do well is find consumer propositions that are powerful. So we were the first people to do diabetic friendly. I mean, it's not new news for the country. We are the diabetes capital of the world, but NutriChoice was the first brand to do a diabetic friendly product. So our ability to connect with consumers and find out their needs, I think, is the second thing that we do well. What else do we do well? We make sure that these products are very easily available. So access the right kinds of consumer proposition and delivering it through the right tasty products is what we do well. And this goes for NutriChoice, this goes for cakes, this goes for Good Day, this goes for any brand that our company does. We want to be accessible. We want to be right for 1 billion Indians, so we start at ₹2. And for a long time we've been at ₹2, which is our starting point. I pride myself on the fact that we still deliver to you at ₹2 grade 7 biscuits when tea costs you more than ₹5 today. So that's one end of the spectrum. So we definitely want to be at consumer relevant price points, whether it's 2 or 5 or 10. And I'll take that for this product that we're launching today, which is multigrain thins. The snacking market is a ₹10 market. So we definitely want to be in that market. So we will definitely be in consumer relevant price points, but every time we try to make you shift up one notch. So while we are at 10, I'm sure the work that we will do will make people buy the 30 and the 35 as much as they buy the 10. So two things: be in the relevant space, but try and push the consumer into higher price points. So that's what we do. So we shared with you the proposition, which is about, this is the first snack, or this is finally a snack that loves you back. You've always loved snacks, but this is a snack that loves you back. Right? So we believe that the proposition has merit, it rings true. When I was talking to this audience today and I could see their faces, it was less, you're saying something that is so true to kind of all of us. So that works. So we'll promote it through television, advertising, through print and through digital. So those are the routes that we will take to promote this. In NutriChoice, we've definitely used the digital and the social media space because we think it's not only about salience building but about community building. So we'll definitely plan to be already using the social media space to build this brand.